Hey everybody, it's Bill again. I guess I'm going to do a continuing series of this how do you find the trade thing because I've gotten such surprising and overwhelming response to the video I put out yesterday, both from existing subscribers and new folks that just have been lurking in the shadows, voyeuring on my videos. But so here's the deal. Let's take a look at what's going on right now. It's about 8:25, about 5 minutes before the market opens, and euro, it's got nothing. Gold's way inverted. The roof is below the basement. Holy cow! That's because gold's had a 289 tick run so far today. It's right around 1,200 an ounce, and that's a nice round number. Pricing tends to stay at those numbers for a long time before it moves in one direction or another. We have oil here, which had I been up a little earlier and paying attention, had a really nice signal right here. A green bar after an orange, and as you can see, you've got spouts as well, and that thing's firing up to the upside. So I would say the best trade here will be once it penetrates the roof profit pivot line, then I would start looking at that as a trade. And last but not least, we have the pound. You've got a couple of it has pierced the floor profit pivot line, but the basement one is still down here. So even though this is a valid buying signal, you could actually go along right here on this green bar. It's not a very strong buying signal. You got a couple of reversal arrows here, okay, but I'm going to kind of do a wait and see on that too. Like I said, the farther they stretch, the better they tend to work out. So I'm going to put this on pause, and I'll be back later when things evolve a bit. Okay, I'm back. Here's what I ended up doing. As you recall probably from before, oil was the one with the most potential of a good trade, just like yesterday actually. So I did jump on it with 5 contracts. We went with a red bar after a purple bar that had pierced the roof, okay, and I am targeting a couple of ticks above the upper Keltner channel for my profit target. I set my stop loss 1 tick above the roof, so at 98.67, okay, and I'm setting my profit target, I believe, a tick or 2 above this lower Keltner channel here, or upper, I always say that, I'm sorry, upper Keltner channel here, and hopefully we should make some fast cash here using this technique. So this is how you use my profit pivots. I'll be back. Okay, well, I'm back, and we're kind of in an interesting pickle here. If you remember, I took the trade short, red bar after the purple bar, which turned into a doji for that particular time period, and I had set my my profit target at the upper Keltner channel. Well, since we've moved 15 minutes in 1 bar, that channel has updated itself and moved a little bit higher. So as you can see, if I would to use that as my target, I would have already made my profit. But I'm pretty sure this thing's going to blow through where I left my original line. So I'm just going to kind of play wait and see here while I'm talking with you, and hopefully it will take my profit out at that point. I'm going to give it a few more seconds here. If it doesn't do it, I'm going to just flatten the order anyway and see what happens. It's getting really close, so I'm going to get my finger on the trick. Oh, and there it did it. Okay, cool. So in review, Here's what happens. Wasn't that exciting, folks? Okay, so I was talking about what were good trades, and basically the best setup that I saw this morning was on oil. It had penetrated the roof. We had a nice run up here from the basement, pretty much. We had some spout signals along the way, which usually means I'm getting tired, I need to slow down and go in the other direction. And so I went short on this bar, which was originally red and ended up being a doji candle, so I had to wait an extra 15 minutes almost for this trade to resolve. But we did in fact hit my profit target, which was a little bit lower than this Keltner channel because it was originally based on this bar here, and we ended up with that for our efforts. So not a bad day. So that's it for Bill. Over and out. I'll talk to you later.